I hate going out with friends or family because everyone's just on their phones most of the time and they're not even talking to each other. They're just texting everyone else that's not there, just trying to make it seem like we're all like having so much fun, even if we're not. And I feel like everyone has this online persona that they try to keep up with Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Like photos are constantly being updated. I used to use my dial-up like internet to get on AIM and like talk to friends when I was younger, but it's nothing compared to this when like today I can just use my phone and in 2 seconds I have like a whole feed that I can just read all the news that I want, any videos, anything ridiculous that's on the internet, just to use all this media to entertain myself. Uses and gratification theories tell us how we use media to satisfy our needs. So whether that's for diversion, personal relationships, personal identity, everyone uses the media to replace or fulfill something that they feel is missing. I feel like our online persona is more important now than it ever was. I don't really feed into it, but I have friends who are constantly going on adventures solely for the purpose of uploading Facebook pictures or posting on Instagram just to try to make their life seem more exciting, even if it's probably super, super boring. Most people use media as a pastime or for entertainment, and others use it for gratifications or to learn new things. But no matter what platform you're on, we're always on it, and uses and gratifications theory really can explain that. I know that I'm always on Instagram looking at photos and wishing I had the life that I, you know, see on Instagram. For example, there's like a model named Alexis Wren who has come out to say that her life isn't as perfect as she posted online. And she even had an abusive relationship with her boyfriend. But because of what she posted online, she painted this beautiful, perfect picture just to, give herself more self-esteem and make her feel like she had all this self-worth, which she does, but she was lacking because of the abusive relationship. So she used media to kind of like fulfill herself in that way and make herself feel better about herself. I also use media as a pastime. I'm always on YouTube when I get off work. It's kind of like how I relieve my stress from my everyday pressures, whether it's from being at work and working full-time or, doing my homework, and I kind of just need a break, so I just get on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. But I used to look up to this model, not because of, her body, but because of all the fun she had, and I guess that's why I use all these social media platforms to kind of fulfill the need to want to go on adventures and stuff like that. And I really just wanted a life that's, someone who gets to travel all the time and have like a carefree life, just how she showed. Now that I've talked about the uses and gratifications theory, I'll be talking about gender setting theory. My mom once told me that sometimes when, she said that sometimes when I'm watching TV, I feel like they're trying to distract me from something, and I don't like it. I feel like I can't trust the news anymore, and I could not relate to that anymore. I really kind of just shrugged it off the first time I heard it because I thought it was kind of funny, but ever since I started this class, it kind of just makes more sense. Agenda setting theory is basically the media's way to prioritize what's important. When things get framed a certain way, it makes us look at an issue or a story in two different ways. What my mom was talking about was the gatekeepers and how they are manipulating the news to set their agendas and how they want it. The media may not tell us what to think about or who to think about, but they tell us what to do and, well, maybe what to do and what to think about it. Even with the election that just happened, the media just made it look like the left side was just really liberal and dumb and the right side was patriotic. But it really just depended on what media outlet you were using to view this media or to, really read into it. The framing of a story really really plays a role on how you perceive an issue at hand. Donald Trump was primed really well. I feel like he was really passionate, and I feel like a lot of people like that, and they also like the fact that he was rich and his prior media self. I feel like people really like that, and he really used that priming to his advantage. But I really learned a lot from all of these theories this semester. Media is not the way it seems. Everything is displayed for a reason, and everything has a purpose. When it's put into the media, whether it's there for entertainment, to teach us something, or to give us some gratification, it all has a reason as to why it's there and why it's put into our faces. That's probably one of the biggest things I've learned in this class. To wrap it up, all the theories overall, not just the two mentioned, really explain why certain things are the way they are. When people communicate, whether it's in person or through social media, there's a reason as to why we say what we say or react the way we do, and these theories can explain what motivates us to do the things we do, or maybe why we don't speak up when we see certain things, and all these theories can really be applied to that.